Oh hey, I didn't see you come in there. Welcome back to another video. So I've been alerted that Turbo Joe has returned. And yeah, I was told right away that he is not looking good. And yeah, I pretty much figured that. And sure enough, I went over to his channel and things aren't looking too good. Now, why am I covering Turbo Joe? Because, well, he asks for it. He wants to engage with the trolls and the creeps and the fat incels like Level 1 Online. Then he gets what he deserves. I am not surprised that Turbo Joe is in this state of his life. He's in a giant midlife crisis. He lost his fucking family. That's what he refers to them as. You know, it's really weird when you know, refer to your family as fucking family. That is weird. That's just a weird thing to say. And on top of that, you're using a puppet, a possum puppet, referring to your family as a fucking family. That just doesn't sit well with people. And like, we know that you're a lunatic, Joe. The whole attachment with the Amico was really fucked up. It was a sign of mental illness. Anyone attached to that Intellivision Amico and just abiding by this allegiance to Tommy Tallarico was really messed up. Worshipping another man and his scam was really fucking weird. There's something fucked going on with your head when you support the Intellivision Amico, when you know there's shovelware all over modern platforms that you can buy for cheaper and better. And yet you have this weird allegiance to Tommy Tallarico. That's why each and every day we were ripping on you guys. Because it's beyond liking a console. It's about like worshiping another man. And that's fucked up. That's what it all came down to. So, Turbo Joe, after losing his fucking family and getting kicked out of his mother-in-law's house, I keep telling you guys, he's in the basement of his mother-in-law's house. That's not his own place. He's too crazy. He's too messed up to have his own. He needs someone to take care of him. He's messed up. Whether it's from Afghanistan, and I understand that. I understand the PTSD from that, and I try not to rip on him for that kind of shit because it takes balls to go over there. I'll give credit where credit's due. I try not to rip on the PTSD so much, but it is somewhat to blame for this psychotic, strange behavior. How he goes to the park and goes and steals turtles out of the pond and he throws them in a fish tank. That's weird.
Welcome back to another video.
Sorry, didn't want that fucking thing to black out. Yeah, you can't just go to the park and go and steal a bunch of turtles and throw them in a fish tank, especially since he's grabbing them out of the fucking dirty, polluted river. He's got these dirty fucking mutant ninja turtles swimming around his fish tank. It's just, you can see the mental illness going on here. And now he's just engaging with anyone that criticizes him, whatever. Oh man, this guy's a troll, he's hateful, oh, now I'm going to go and like side with a bunch of weird creep alt accounts and some fat incel raging in his mother's house, Level 1 Online, some fat kid who pretends to have a job and pretends to have girlfriends and pretends to be a Mac daddy. It's pathetic. And that's what he resorts to. This is why we rip on him. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a shit about Turbo Joe. He can go out and be a cuck all he wants. But the fact that he resorts to just the lowest common denominator is why we fucking rip on him. He won't mature. He won't get on with, won't admit that he was wrong, or he won't admit any of that. And this kind of behavior is the reason why he's in this state right now. I don't know what Turbo Joe did to get him kicked out of his house. Maybe he abused the wife. Maybe he abused the kids. Who knows? Who knows if Turbo Joe is allowed to see his children? He's just, you see he's got a short fuse, and oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of abuse going on. But whatever. So Turbo Joe is now back. He has hinted on his community tab that he would be back, and he even did a poll on what videos that he should do next, and we all voted for, what was it, dating advice? I can't remember. Dating advice or some karate tips. That's what we want out of Turbo Joe now. Stop riding around on that silly little electric skateboard. That's for children. Okay, that's just stupid. These stupid skateboards that are dangerous, as in they're faulty. And there was a giant recall on them back half a year ago. There was a giant recall because the things would just shut off in the middle of riding them and you end up going flying 50 feet riding these things. They're extremely dangerous. Why would you want to ride one of those? Just ride a real skateboard. At least you can control yourself on them. It's just fucked up. So it's this weird midlife crisis that he's going through right now. And things aren't looking good. So Turbo Joe is back with another video, and oh boy, right off the bat, it looks like he's lost 50 pounds. He's not sitting in front of his turtle tank anymore. And the video is called Steak on a Stick. And the thumbnail has him mowing down on steak on a stick. Steak skewers is what you would call them. He's not eating a kebab, he's eating steak on a stick. Why? Is he going to show us something that we've never seen before? Is he going to have this recipe that he needs to share with the world? Oh my God, Turbo Joe has made this amazing discovery of steak on a stick. This is must see. So this is where we start right away, you know. Oh boy. Something ain't right here. So let's react to the video. I posted this on my community tab yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another video. Turbo Joe here. I have a recipe video. Steak on a stick. 50 grams of protein per serving. Delicious, easy to make. I'm going to teach you how to make it in less than 5 minutes. Let's go.
What the hell? So he's got these weird rings on his finger, like, I don't know, is he going through a punk phase? What is this? What's on his fucking hands? So he's got a special recipe for a steak on a stick. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, you're going to cook it out in your backyard there, Joe? You're going to fire up the barbecue and cook up some steaks for us? Okay, all right. Got an intro or something.
The first thing I want to talk about is your marinade. So I like to use either an Italian dressing, or my number one pick is Lea and Perrins Worcestershire sauce. Now I can't even pronounce that properly. So I don't want to butcher it. I'm not going to say it again, but that's my favorite.
Worcester sauce. Good Lord, dude. You've never used Worcester sauce before?
Two right there for marinade.
Italian dressing and Worcester sauce? Is that? No. No, I don't think you want to. I don't think you want to go with that. You can just buy special marinade sauce. It's already made for you. I'm not a marinade expert, but I don't think that's a good combination.
Now, as far as picking out your meat, I like to choose, as you see here, it's called a beef stew. It's really quick and easy. It's all chopped up, and it goes right nice and easy on the steak skewers. My favorite is the actual Trader Joe's. It's like my favorite go-to. Their meat tastes the best, in my opinion. As far as commercial places, you can even go with like sliced pepper steak, already cut. And then you need, in your local supermarket, you can find steak skewers. So what you want to do?
So he actually went to the grocery store and he filmed that.
Set up all your ingredients. You need at least 6 to 8 hours of marinade, but I like to marinate it overnight. Get a little bowl, like a Purex bowl, throw all your meats in there, single file, add your marinade at the bottom, and then you throw some on top. And I also like to throw in some minced onions in there. I like to throw a little black pepper in there. And even a few tablespoons of olive oil per every 4 to 6 ounces. Your pink meat is going to be like stained brown from the marinades, and that's what you want. Oh, it's going to be soaked in the flavor. And when you go to grill it, you can get your sear marks on the outside, giving you that robust flavor on the outside, and in the middle, it'll be soft, juicy, and exploding with flavor. All right, what you got to do is, I like to cook my steak.
That's it? You're just going to put steak on the stick and that's it? You can put other things on the stick. Go grab, you were just at the supermarket. Go grab some fucking onions, some red peppers. Maybe some cherry tomatoes to top it off on. There you go. And finish it. You don't just put steak on the skewer and that's it. That's no good.
Steaks on an iron grill. You got to get that iron grill as hot as possible.
Iron grill?
Smoking. You need to have some vents and proper circulation in your kitchen. Throw that.
Why don't you just throw it on the barbecue? Sure, an iron grill. I suggest a Foreman grill. Those work pretty good. That's what I use. Because now you got nowhere to catch all the fucking fat and the grease. Where's that all going to? Yuck. But okay, sure.
Flame on high heat. Get your grill or your iron pan, your skillet. You want that smoking, because you're going to want to cook this steak really fast. You're going to cook it about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Once you throw it on the grill, you want to cover it as well. So 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Set a timer. You want this perfect. If you want everything to taste perfect, you got to follow this timer. 2 to 3 minutes, and you'll get a medium to medium well. But it doesn't matter if it's well done. It's going to be juicy in the middle. As long as you don't exceed my 2 to 3 minute mark for each side.
What are you talking about? What if you want it rare or medium rare? Don't have to cook it that long. You like your steak overcooked, that's fine. A lot of people like theirs rare, medium rare. There's no set time how to cook steak. You can eat it blue if you want. 15 seconds, flip, 15 seconds, go to fucking town with it. It's up to you how long you want to cook a steak for.
Over, you have perfect sear marks, giving you that smoked, grilled flavor. Yeah, baby. They are delicious. Well, I made 2 different sizes. The thinner one and a thicker one. I'll take a little bite here. It's dripping with juices, dude. You see that? Oh shit, I just dripped some juice on my friggin' pants, but
you just took a bite like right in the middle of it. You didn't like take the first piece of steak off. You just like bit right into the fucking center of it. He's getting fucking steak juice everywhere. Good fucking Lord. Steak on a stick. Well, get some vegetables in there and make a kebab. Us humans call them kebabs. Can you imagine getting served out at the barbecue? Here's some steak on a stick. Why didn't you just serve me a fucking steak? What? Why put it on a stick? I don't fucking know. He's lost his fucking mind. Luckily, this video is almost over. After he just made a mess, spilling steak shit all over his lap.
Sear marks on the outside and juicy in the middle. Amazing. Good stuff.
He's got like chains wrapped around his wrist. He's got these weird rings. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is this shit? Is he going through a punk phase? Surprised he's not wearing a Misfits t-shirt and it's got ice shadow on. Like, what is this phase you're going through? What is that? I don't understand.
If you make them with the thinner ones, I really like a lollipop, man. Delicious. Peace out.
Okay, thanks, Turbo Joe. Glad to see that you're in this mental state. He's proud of his steak on a stick. That's great. That's wonderful. You gonna teach us how to do laundry next? What is the next thing Turbo Joe's gonna show us? How to put sugar on your cereal? What? I don't. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting to see what happens going forward. So far, we got steak on a stick. Unbelievable. All right. It's one of the craziest people I've ever seen on YouTube, hands down. All right. Well, that's all I got for today. There's nothing more that needs to be said about this. Go see for yourself. Go see the weird shit that he's wearing on his hands and his wrist. What the hell? Very, very odd. Anyways, guys. Where's all your arcade one-ups? Aren't you in front of all your arcade one-ups? What happened? Did the mother-in-law throw those all in the trash? Good Lord. Horrible. I told you those were a waste of money. I told you. Anyways, you all have an amico day.